with part 2 of this never-ending journal. I have cut out all my decorative papers. I have covered some envelopes to use, and I will insert a clip in this video where I cover one of these to show you what I do. So everything is paper clipped in, so I know where I want things to go. I will not be fully decorating this journal in this video. I'll do that off camera and then come back and do a flip through of it. But let me show you how this comes together, and things have to go in a particular order in order for them to work. So this is my front cover. And I'm going to try not to get everything screwed up here. This, if you remember in the last video, and I'll link that video below if you haven't watched it, you probably should watch that before you watch this one. I left this one open because we are going to insert an envelope flap inside there, but we're also going to glue down our closure. And we need to get that done so it won't be in the way. Okay, so let me just go ahead and do that. This is all going to be a little bit fiddly. All right. The halfway, these are 9 inches tall, so halfway is going to be 4.5 inches. That right there. And I'm just going to put some glue down. I'm using Fabri-Tac for this. And I would insert this in quite a bit so that it's nice and stuck. It looks like it's in the middle. Yep, it looks pretty good. All right. Now I am layering 2 envelopes on top here, like this. This one I'm going to insert while this part is still open. I'm going to go ahead and insert that in there, and I'm just going to center it. So we're going to glue the flap. And you want to make sure that you leave enough room for that to fold back over. Okay. So I think that looks good. So she says. Give that a good press. Now this, I don't have an opening here, so this is going to go flush down on the journal page itself. So it's going to go like this. So we're going to glue this flap down here. I'm going to put this sort of in the center, but a little bit away from that score line. Okay. And then we can put this paper down. Okay. I'm just going to do the first few of these, and then I'm going to set this to music, because you don't need to hear me repeating the same instructions over and over again. And I cut these so that they would have a little bit of edge all the way around, peeking out. Spread that glue out really good. That's in there a little bit tight, but that's, I think we got it. So we need to have, instead I'm going to decorate this afterwards, but this is a little pocket, little vellum pocket right there. And on this side, I need to make a card to go inside there. Okay? And then this is a fairly neutral page that you can write on or stick additional embellishments on. All right? So there's the front. Okay. Now on this page, we have, I'm going to close this up before I forget. I'm going to forget. You could use this as another pocket, but I'm not going to, because it'd be hard to get something in and out of there with those flaps glued down. So I'm just going to close this. If my glue will come out, there we go. And this is going to go here, like so. And one thing I didn't mention, after the last video, I went through and inked all of the edges and the spines on the front and the back. Not necessary, but I just think it looks better. And I used paper from 2 paper collections. And these were, I think, called a Vintage Christmas. Let me see. Yeah, Vintage Christmas, and it's the Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby. And you get lots of die cuts, and I was mostly interested in the papers, but I coffee dyed all of them, as you can see on the back. Not sure what I was going to do with them, but I decided to use them on this journal. Okay. Now, originally, I thought I was going to have openings in each one of the pages, but wherever there was an envelope join, you could not get inside. So every other page is a top-loading pocket page. And I'm trying to challenge myself not to be so matchy-matchy with these things. So I have some coffee dyed paper and some what I call very pristine scrapbook paper. And it's a junk journal, so it's all good. So let's go ahead and get this glued down. I still have to make tags for all these top-loading pockets. And again, I will be doing that off camera. And any fine-tuning of decorations that I do will be done off camera. And then we'll go back and look at everything in detail once it's completed. So that will be part 3. Okay. Right, so that has a pocket at the top there. Let's turn this over and do the next page. So I alternated this kind of really pretty clean scrapbook paper with the grungy scrapbook paper. Lots of stuff going on here. All right. Let's get this glued down. Slide this over. So on this page, we're going to put another envelope. And we're going to, like we did on the front, we're going to glue this flap down and then cover it with the paper, okay? Actually, I should have glued the other side of that, but we'll make this work. We'll glue it right to the paper. Either way is fine. Make sure that folds over good. And then we'll glue this down. And you want to make sure everything is stuck down really good. You could sew this, but that would really be difficult. All right, so there's that page. And then we need to make a tag to put in here. Go on to the next page. So if you take the time to go through and cut all your papers out, decide where you want each of them to go, then it's pretty quick to get everything stuck down. All right, so here's another little envelope, but this is going to be more like pocket size. I'm going to put that down here like this, and the tag would go in here and in the top. So let's do what we did with the last one and glue this down to the back of the paper. I would say probably the most time-consuming part of this is the envelopes. They really take some time to cover. Because you got to cut out a hole for the window, then cover the whole thing, and then cover the back so you're not looking at the inside of the envelope. But it's very worth it in the end. So that's how that's going to look. And get this paper glued down. And you can see that I covered the flap too. You don't have to do that, but I do it just to give that flap some stability and sturdiness so it won't tear. But it does add a little bit of bulk. All right, down you go. Being careful to not go over the score lines. All right. Spread the glue out. Okay, and now we're to the back of the envelope. And this is going to be a side loading pocket. All right, so I think probably some of my papers got messed up. I'll check it out. All right, so there's our front. Envelope. So now let's, oops, one thing I forgot to do, guys, is actually, no, I think that'll be all right. I forgot to attach my other tie. No, it's not going to be all right. We need to put that tie right here. So let me lift this up. Silly me. Let's lift this up. We want our ties to be both coming out this way. So let me find my center right there. Put some glue on there. That would have been a bear to take off later if that glue had dried. Wow. All right, now let's go ahead and do the other side. But this time, you can just watch me and I'll set this to music. Okay. Okay, the base of this is now put together. I need to trim this sorry silk off. But you can see you have to wrap this around twice in order to enclose all of the sections. All right, so we have a pocket here. We have a pocket here. A pocket here. And again, I have to make all these tags. And then you have spaces here for pockets, and I'm probably going to do that. You can put a pocket here and a pocket here, or leave this for journaling space. Put a pocket here. It really doesn't matter. Okay. And we open it up, and we have... See, I need to glue that down a little bit more. Plain page here. We have a pocket here for a really large tag. And again, you can put pockets on these places. You have an envelope here that opens up. A pocket here at the top. A pocket here. We have a pocket here. And one here. And then we're to the back. Pocket here. We have a pocket here. This was left over from another project, and I thought it looked cute in here. So we got a pocket here and a pocket here. Here, open this up, and you have a pocket here. One here. I love this really long window. Okay. This is also a pocket. This is a copy of a page out of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. And this, and I'll leave a link below for this. This is the cutest little thing, a notepad. It has a tag in there for hidden journaling spaces. I saw Angela Kerr do this. This part slides down in the pocket. That is almost too tight, so we've got to stretch that a little bit. But this notepad fits down in that pocket, like so. You have a pocket here. Just is so cute. I just love that. Okay. And then we're back to the front again. And that, guys, that's all there is to it. And I'm going to go through and add some pockets. I have all of my signatures here, 6 signatures that I need to stitch in. And I'm not going to let you watch me do that. That's also kind of boring. And plus, there's plenty of videos out there on how to sew in signatures. I'm just going to use a simple 3-hole pamphlet stitch for each of them. And hopefully, this is going to bulk this up quite a bit, but it still should be pretty good. All right, so I'm going to make my tags, sew in my signatures, add some more pockets, and then we will come back and I will show you how I decorated it. Now, I'm going to also insert a clip in here about how I cover my envelopes. So you can see how that's done. It can be applied to any envelope. I used window envelopes with the exception, I think, of one. This one right here was just a plain small white envelope. Okay, guys, that's all that I have. Keep watching so you can see the envelope part. And I hope you enjoyed that. And I really hope you'll give this a try. It's a super, super easy one to do. And it's so cute and adorable. And just use whatever papers you have. That's what I did. I left over lace and trims and things like that. I still have more of that to do throughout the journal. And I hope you all have a very blessed day. And I'll talk to you in the next video when we do a flip through of this gorgeous journal. Thank you for watching.